Welcome to Tarrant Launceston here in Dorset. It's a really beautiful part of the world and about half an hour from Poole Greyhound Stadium. I've come to the home and kennels of Poole trainer Jo Burridge. She's been training at Poole since the early 70s, so surely she's the perfect lady to give us an idea of a few dogs to follow at Poole.
We've got enough ground here that they've got enough room to run around, have a bark if they want, and we don't bother anybody. I've cut down quite a bit, since my husband died. The kennels were absolutely jam-packed, but, I find it's a bit easier with a bit less, a few less dogs. And then, we've got 2 kennel girls and Steve helps as well, so it's enough for all of us to do it properly. And that's the main thing.
She's got around about 15 dogs here now, and as you say, your son Steve, who lives with you, he's a big part of this operation as well.
Yeah, he comes racing with me in parades, and stand in if need be.
Is it a lifestyle that you enjoy?
Oh yeah, crikey, I've been doing it enough years now, too many that I want to remember. And it gets me out and about, and basically what else would I do? I used to go racing with my mum when I was at school, and it's sort of gone on from there.
Now, obviously, Poole is a relatively new track to our channels. So we're trying to get to know some of the dogs, and you've certainly got a good few top-grade dogs here that are going to be popping up winning a number of races. Let's talk about DROOPYS Emu first of all. She's off the card at the moment. She's got a little bit of a problem, hasn't she?
She's got a nail problem, which she's going to the vets to have it to see what Simon has to say about it. Simon Gower, I'm taking her up. It's a bit of a mess at the minute, but it will come right. And, she's improved hand over fist. She was 2 in December. Before she was 2, she looked an out-and-out stayer. But I don't believe in putting them over the distance. 6 bends too much before they're 2. I did her. She was about 23 months. We tried her, and she's excellent.
And once she's back on the card, we can expect her regularly winning in sort of S1 company.
Hopefully, really hopefully, yes. Yeah, I would like to think that, maybe she could sort of progress a bit further, but we've got to get this little problem sorted first. And
one bitch who was certainly a star for you in recent times was Booz Miranda. We'll talk about her in just a moment, but you've got 2 here who are repeat mating of Booz Miranda that you think a lot of. One we didn't see too much of today, called Bear With. She's racing tonight, but she's a good A1 dog.
Yeah, she went off the boil a bit, and it was trying to find the answers with her. She went down to an A4, which, wasn't her. But anyways, she's turned herself around, and she's back to an A1 now, and hopefully, it will carry on in the right direction.
And of course, you were hoping they would be as good as Booz Miranda, and aptly name is Next Time Around, who also is going to be a regular A1 dog we're going to see on RPG TV.
Yeah, she can win an A2 comfortably. An A1 depends on the A1, It's like last Saturday, she was in a real good A1, which, she didn't have a lot of chance in that one. The fair A1, then she's okay. She can hold her own.
Now you've got some new recruits into the kennel. You've got 5 pups that came in just 5 or 6 days ago who are out of Booz Miranda. You used her as a breed bitch, and could be anything really, couldn't they?
Yeah, all you can do is keep your fingers crossed. I mean, we put her to what I consider the best, which is kennel bray. And hopefully, if they turn out nearly as good as her, I'll be over the moon. I will, because, they're nice pups, nice, when they first came in, we had them back from Ireland last Friday. A little bit, the food was different and all that, but now, I mean, they're eating everything, and so they've settled in really well.
It's such an exciting time when you have these pups, especially when you've trained the mum yourself, and I know you think the world of her. What are your hopes? What would your dream be? Just to produce one as good as her, I guess?
Well, if I could get one as good as her, it would be nice if some of them turned out and could go in an open. That would put, the icing on the cake.
And Booz Miranda herself, I've spoken to you at length about her. You speak really fondly of her. She gave you some great times.
Oh, she did. For the Bags Intertrack Championship, the group that we were in a couple of years ago, the 3 tracks that we had to go to, she won on each of them, you know, which was some feat actually.
She's still here with you, Booz Miranda, and she's obviously very fond of you as well. But you're just waiting to see how these pups come through before you decide if you breed from her again.
I think that would be the best thing to do. You know, see how these turn out, whether we go for it again.
You've got another dog here that you've shown us today, and it was lovely the way you greeted him earlier. You said, "You're a good boy now" to Ninja Ace, because
Ninja
12
Ace.
months ago, perhaps you didn't have high hopes, but it's all turned around.
Yeah, we were struggling with him. Poor old dog. He was doing his best, but his best wasn't very good. But it's turned around for him, and I'm really pleased. You know, especially when you've got a challenge like that, for it to come good in the end. You know, not only are you pleased for yourself, but you're pleased for the dog. I'm really pleased that he's not sort of ninja race, you know, that sort of thing. But he goes out now and he wins races, whereas some time ago he really had a job to do it. But no, he can win now.
What strikes me about you, Jo, and I know I've promised not to give away your age to the viewers, but if you think what age you think Jo is and add about 20 years, you're probably then in the right ballpark. But you're still very ambitious, aren't you? You still want to produce that top-class dog.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I mean, it's something that's been with me for so many years that, you know, it just doesn't go. I still enjoy my racing. That's my main hobby. What else would I do? You know, go racing, hope for some winners and thoroughly enjoy it.